All right, we are live. So, I wanted to do something different today. Welcome to my 7 Days to Die agility playthrough. This isn't at the normal stream time, so I'm not expecting a lot of people to hop into the stream. That's okay. My hope is that this playthrough will get views after the fact. And maybe it won't, and that's okay. Like I said, YouTube is a weird animal. I don't know how this is going to do on the algorithm. Like I said, I'm just trying something different. I even put in the work to make a good looking thumbnail. And my goal with this series, or with this playthrough, is to try new things. And something I don't do very often is do builds that don't include strength or fortitude. There's many reasons for that. One, I like the weapons. Well, I kind of like most weapons in 7 Days to Die. You may have seen my weapon videos. Let me go ahead and spawn. But anyway, but with this playthrough, I wanted to try just doing agility primary and not doing strength or fortitude. I'm not sure about perception. I will make that decision later. Like I said, some of this is me making it up as I go. But I definitely want to focus most of my attention on agility, with intellect being a secondary stat, just for some of the nice things that it has. But so it's going to be a challenge, because we're not going to be, we're not going to be getting resources very fast. We can still get them, especially with tools. But yeah, resources will be more of a challenge. Plenty of other things will be more of a challenge, but others won't be. Others will be a lot of fun. And honestly, anytime I've ever tried agility by itself, it's been a lot of fun. So I think we're in for good times. We'll see how this does. This is kind of the pilot, but honestly, I'm not like expecting too much here. I just want to have some fun and wanted to try something different. So, pardon the noise. So this is my agility playthrough. So that's a challenge, mostly agility, some intellect, or intellect second, and then possibly perception third. And all my weapons, well, as far as weapons are concerned, I am definitely going to do knives. I'm going to try the machete. I haven't liked the machete in the past, but I heard they made some changes to it. So real quick though, we need to get chat opened up on my phone. And the other thing too, with this playthrough, I want to try to focus on, we're going to be focusing on 7 Days to Die. I'm going to do my best not to talk about other outside topics that don't have anything to do with 7 Days to Die or the agility build. So, and I'm going to try to focus on the gameplay and play, once I spawn, play as much as possible, and talk in between as much as I can. Not many pauses like this where I just sit here, do nothing, and talk. I'm going to try to go as often as possible. Can't promise anything. Like I said, that's the goal. These are my goals with this show here. So we're gonna play this through, and I'm gonna share with you guys also step by step what I do in the beginning of the game, especially with agility. How I handle that. You'll get to see how I handle that. And this is a this is a live stream. It's going to take some time. The thing with 7 Days to Die playthroughs is that they take a long time, so you got to be willing to stick through the long haul, provided that you're entertained, of course. So So yeah, I had to adjust my music there real quick. Now, speaking of music, I hope the music is okay. If the music is louder than it should be, if it's too loud, if it's kind of overpowering everything, please let me know immediately if you're in the chat and after the video in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. So anyway, let's begin. Couple things first. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna focus on the game. We're gonna focus on 7 Days to Die, agility. This isn't like my you know, my Volairen show. This is not Volairen show. This is kind of a special project. So something I can do on the side when I'm, you know, not like busy making a video or whatever. So but yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and boot this up here any second now. So real quick, if you want to know what my difficulty settings are, I mean, you know, feel free to leave a comment and ask, but like I'll just give you a quick rundown. So the important things is I play on insane. Okay, so the zombies are tough. I play on run. I don't play on nightmare and I don't play on sprint. I have in the past and I can do it. I just find it's not as enjoyable. The gameplay is very glitchy. You know, it's not necessarily a mechanical skill thing. I'm actually at times pretty good at killing zombies really fast. It's just it's a lot more stressful and it's just less fun in general. I think run is a nice balance. They're fast enough to keep you on your toes, but they're slow enough to, you know, let you enjoy the game a little more and create less stress. So, you know, we're not looking to have a super hardcore difficult playthrough, but we are going to have somewhat of a difficult playthrough, as you're going to see. In fact, I believe over the past few patches, the difficulty of this game has risen considerably through various changes that they made. And it's not just their difficulty settings, like the way they made their POIs, especially in this patch. The way they made their POIs this time around is really, you know, it's difficult. Like they put dogs and biker zombies in tier 1s, you know, zombies that you are not equipped to deal with at the time you do those quests. You first start doing. So we're gonna go ahead and spawn in without further ado. If you like this series, if you want me to do more of it, speak up. You know, speak up, share it, like it, leave a comment, do what you can to get this thing in the algorithm. So, you know, just die on arrival, which it might still do, which is fine. Like I said, I don't have a lot of expectations for this. This is just something fun that I'm doing. So, yeah. So we spawn in. Now, obviously, first thing we do, we're gonna punch grass like we have 1,000 times before. I've started thousands of games. I mean, I've been playing this game since 2016. I mean, I was here since Alpha 14. I have a lot of experience with it. Off and on, you know, sometimes I take breaks. Like, you know, there were times where I'd go months without playing, but like off and on over the years, I have about 5,000 hours. So I play this game very extensively. So we'll put the bedroll down. So the new thing is the challenge window. So we're gonna look at that. Hold on, I think I goofed up. Oh, it was already on track. I untracked it. Okay. So it's very similar to the original quest chain with some tweaks. You don't have to make you don't have to build a building block or a campfire anymore. Oh, we got some bird's nest. That's good. My goal is possibly to stream for the first couple days, but So there is something I need to warn you guys about. All right, this is technically a live stream. I have been having connection issues lately. It's a known issue. I am doing everything I can to, you know, to keep it from happening. It has gotten a little better, but so that being said, at any time the stream could just cut out, and you know, if that happens, I will simply post a part 2. So if it abruptly quits, that's why. In advance, that's why, because I did, you know, I'm having connection issues right now. I think I might need a better modem. I might need a better better service. So, all right, we're gonna craft a stone axe. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. Very important. If I disconnect early, like say in 30 minutes, expect me to get on again. Or I might not, and I'll just leave a comment. If I don't go on, I'll leave a comment saying, hey, it ended abruptly. You know. So I can't guarantee that I'll be able to properly close out the video or the live stream. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Hopefully I don't lose too much engagement over that. It is what it is, right? So hopefully, and hopefully I solve it soon. So, all right, back to the game. So we're gonna keep doing these quests. Now, I actually don't need to chop this tree. I need to get more stone. Also, you know, if you played agility, or you know, if you want to share your thoughts on agility or whatever, you think I'm doing something wrong or whatever, feel free to leave a comment, man. Like I do not play this game perfectly, and I do not play agility nearly enough, honestly. However, some of my best games have been where I just did agility and really didn't do much else. Those were actually kind of fun, and I think I have the most fun with knives. At least until... Okay. Okay, they want me to go to a stone. Like a big stone. Find one. It's over there. Okay. I made a special soundtrack from the Creator Music Library in YouTube, just for this series here. I think, if nothing else, what I want to do, even if these live streams I'm gonna make don't take off, I think I'm still gonna download them, and then I'm going to make shorts and videos from them. So I think that's one really good way of possibly making content. We'll see what happens, but I think I plan on using this footage. Okay, so primitive outfit. Make that. We actually need to make if I can make the and wear it. Make the gloves, the hood, and the shoes. Now this is a very welcome change that they made. They made, you know, primitive armor is amazing. Like before it was just plant fiber clothing, which really didn't do much. It didn't have any armor, and it usually took a while to get something like the primitive set, you know, to get padded armor, which is usually what you get first. And honestly, I used padded armor only for a long time. But yeah, the primitive armor, being able to get that much armor value right away, is definitely a buff for sure. It's definitely good, and having those mod slots is nice as well. So I like what they did there. They gave you some armor right away. They gave you some mod slots right away to play with in case you find some. that I think is a good thing. So, okay, we're gonna make a wooden club, but we're not gonna use it because I don't do strength. You know, I could use it, but honestly, I'll show you what I do instead. I'll show you what I do instead. We don't need to use the club at all. Okay, so now we will be using the bow more and more. I do plan, obviously, if I'm doing agility, I would like to do stealth. I also would like to try the assassin's armor set. I want to see how that fares with the stealth build. So that is one of my goals this challenge, is to open up stealth and do that. Now, I have done agility before where I didn't pay attention to stealth at all and I just kill. So that I could do that as well if I decide that stealth just isn't working out. And so talk more about that later. So I'm finding a lot of birds' nests. This is really good. So make some arrows. I'm not doing this quest chain really fast because I'm talking, so I'm trying to manage talking with focusing on the game, so bear with me. But we're gonna redeem all this. Just keep spam clicking and then redeem that. And there you go. You're actually done. You don't have to build anything. You don't have to build a block or place a campfire or any of that annoying stuff. I mean, it's not really annoying, but it's kind of pointless. So the stuff they have you do in the quest here is actually, useful, so need to punch some more grass. Want to get a bedroll right away because you don't want to do what I did in my last game, which was die and forget over and over and over again to put my bedroll where the trader is. So the trader's right there. That's good, but we're gonna see what's around him. Now, when you find a road, if you're doing agility and you want a knife, right? You want that bone knife. That's what you want to start with if you're doing agility, mostly agility, especially for your weapons. So we got a forge ahead book. That's great. We can sell that. Let's see. So painkillers, that's good in case we get a concussion early on. Yeah, we're getting some useful stuff. I'll keep the iron. Chop up this tire. We'll need to get some dew collectors eventually. Okay, we got a repair kit. Oh, we're getting some useful stuff from the cars. Can't use it immediately, but like stuff that, yeah, that's going to be useful throughout the game. Not really that, but we don't really need those. I don't need that anymore. Let me see. But what we're actually looking for is a pile of gore. Or a chicken, just something that gives us bones. So we need to find bones. So we're gonna look along the road, and we're kind of getting unlucky so far, but like at some point you're gonna find. Now there's a gore pile in here, but there are also zombies, so yeah, so we're gonna run away from that. I did get 5 bones, I believe, so what we could do, oh, and also, so what you actually want to do as soon as you complete that quest, and I forgot to do it. Okay, you want to crouch somewhere like this. Hopefully they don't keep coming to me. So we're going to spend our points. Now, something I do, this is how I've played for a long time. It's served me very well. The most important thing you want to do with your first 4 points is decide what main stat you're doing, you know, that your weapons are going to be out of. So for example, I want to use knives, right? So it's going to be agility. You put 2 points into that, and then you get 2 points in your melee weapon skill to start with. That, especially if you're playing on insane, that will help you so much. It helps so much. It's almost required, because like the amount of damage, the damage difference is significant. So now we're ready to start clearing zombies, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're at the trader. What I like to do, it's kind of an awkward position. So we'll just set up here. We do need wood, I think. We're gonna go ahead and chop some wood. We're gonna make some storage boxes, and it's going to be a temporary kind of, like, I call it a camp. I don't really call it a base. It's not really a base. We also may need to take a different approach to building a base if we're not going to, you know, do strength and get lots of resources. But we may be able, we might still be able to pull off building something. I like to build traditionally. I don't like to, I usually don't like to take over POIs. I know I'm probably like the 1% of people that don't. I just find a lot of POIs, they're designed very cramped, and they don't have a lot of space. So, and I get claustrophobic in video games. Not really claustrophobic, but just it's like, I just prefer having lots of space. So with building, I can do that. Plus, I enjoy building. I do, to an extent. It is work, but so we're gonna add line. Now we keep repair kits on us at all times. Keep our wood on us at all times. You never know when you need to make a building block. So I would strongly advise just keeping wood on you at all times. And until you get iron tools, you know, you get non-stone tools. If you're carrying any stone tools on your tool belt, you're going to want some extra stone on you as well. You know, food and water if you got it. And arrows, because we're going to be using our bow. Let's see, we got those feathers. So we're going to need to try to get some stone soon. Okay, we can make 17, not bad. Yeah, so we'll need to get some stone, and we're gonna start trying to do quests right away. So it's gonna be difficult, I'll tell you right now. The main problem with the game as it is right now is the tier 1 POIs, they often have zombies in them that you can't realistically clear with you know, primitive gear. You know, you usually need a better weapon to deal with those kinds of zombies. Like for example, you know, biker zombies, dogs. You simply don't have the firepower to deal with them. So I mean, you can cheese them, and I might do that. We'll see what happens.
State your business. Great. Here you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Well,
so
come to think of it,
when you meet your trader, you know, you got to take the shovel as your reward, and then you want to go to, do you got any special jobs like I did?
It's a deal. Disappointing.
Click accept, and
yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
I'm gonna put the shovel on your toolbar, and so we're gonna go do a buried supplies quest. Now, I think this whole initial quest thing is like starter quest is kind of silly. But whatever, you know, we'll do it. Now, I'm kind of violating my own rules here. Generally, if I go below 50 stamina, I will slow down when I'm running around. The reason for that, I mean, it's probably self-explanatory, but I'll explain it anyway. Like right now, you know, zombie could come after me. If I have 0 stam when they aggro, especially if they're fast, like if you have it on Nightmare, that's not good. They will kill you. So, as you can see, the knife is actually very effective, especially at slower speeds, and even at higher speeds. But there definitely is a method to how I melee zombies now, and I've kind of got it down to a science, but it's still obviously not perfect. And honestly, the truth is with this game, unless you have perfect performance, like your computer performs perfectly, never glitches, never lags, never does any of that stuff, and the game never glitches, never lags, does any of that stuff, you will get hit. It's just inevitable. If you melee, you will get hit from time to time. Obviously, you want to get hit as little as possible, and the method I melee, I get hit as little as possible, but still, even then, like, for example, there's certain actions that zombie does. I call it, one example I call flicking, where the zombie does no move animation whatsoever and hits you. Even when you don't have lag, like you're not in a multiplayer game, you're just doing single player, they'll still do this. So, like, that is very difficult to avoid. So you can help prevent it, but you can't. That's going to happen once in a while. So you'll get flicks, or I call them half swings, where they do an animation, but it's so brief that it's almost like a flick. And you'll see what I'm talking about as we keep going. So, now, you're going to hear a noise if I dig enough here, and that might spawn zombies, so I might have to deal with them. Oh, by the way, this is not a permadeath run. I'm just making that clear right now. This is not a permadeath run. Not a permadeath run. So I will respawn from time to time. No, no big deal. I will let you know if I want to do that challenge. But right now, I have done permadeath in the past, but right now I feel that the game has a lot of issues that kind of prevent me from doing that. Such as, you know, glitches and imbalances that really you can't avoid or you know, overpower with skill. So, like flicking, for example. Like if you're fighting a feral biker zombie and he flicks you, like, well, one, you shouldn't really be meleeing him for that very reason, because he can flick you, and especially depending on what armor you have on, he's really going to mess you up. Now, if you have really good armor, that's one thing. So I don't understand, where's the package? Did I miss it? Okay, this is weird. I don't get this. But yeah, so like I said, things like when things like flicking stop and certain other issues that are, you know, that have nothing to do with player skill get fixed, then I will probably reconsider doing a permadeath run. So whenever now this zombie here is dangerous. You gotta be careful with this zombie. And if you're new, you're inexperienced, and you're playing on a high difficulty setting, you're probably better off running away from this guy and just not fighting him. At least until you get guns or get something better. You can do it. As you can see, I'm doing it, but He hits hard. He hits hard and he has a lot of health. So, let me make sure nobody's chatting. Because I got a little bit of people in the stream. Could just be my regulars, but, and by the way, hi regulars, I love you. Make no mistake, but, like, the thing is, this is at an inordinate time of the day. Well, it's day in the Philippines, but it's like in the middle of the night in America. Most of my subs are in America, so not gonna lie, wasn't expecting even 3 people to be on right now. You know, whoever you are, thank you. And I love my lurkers, by the way, so I'm not calling you out. Let's see. So we got... Alright, so we finished the quest. What did we even get? A bunch of junk. Yeah, nothing really special. But you're not really going to get anything special the first quest. Now, for the first time ever in the game's history since Alpha 16 or Alpha 17, the bird's nest are perfectly balanced. I think the current system they have for bird's nest is great. It does not need any changes. They've rebalanced bird's nests off throughout, you know, 7 Days to Die history many times, and especially them respawning, having a different respawn timer than everything else, and you know, regenerating is really good.
I'd shake your hand, but
okay, so you know, we're not doing machine guns. I usually pick the machine gun because I usually do Fortitude, so we're gonna do pistols this time. Now, I think the pistol is like, it's not okay, but like it's it can do things, I guess, is a way of putting it. It's not like the pipe shotgun, or let's get another quest here. Great supplies, clear zombies. Let's do clear zombies. That one's really close.
Don't mind getting your hands dirty.
The dead rooster. I remember that one being a bad one. We'll do it, but if it's got like dogs and stuff and animals, bad animals that I think it does, we're gonna skip it. So, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the pistol. Okay, so like it's not completely useless, but like the pipe shotgun is, but it's pretty bad. Not really anything that I want to waste time using. I will put it on my hotbar, but I'm probably not going to use it, to be honest. Not like, I really don't think I want to start using ammo until I find a pistol, like in a toilet or something, or until I find a pistol. Which is, now that's one of the strengths I want to tell you about agility, is, you know, using agility weapons. You know, you can find higher tier weapons from agility very easily in the beginning of the game. All you got to do is get lucky and loot a toilet, and just loot a lot of toilets. You'll eventually get lucky. You'll find a hunting knife. You'll find a pistol, and those are the next tier of weapons for you, and they're really effective. So, yeah, never pass on toilets when you're doing an agility run. Never do it. Always loot toilets unless you have the stuff that it gives already. But even then, I think I think there's another reason to loot toilets, but I forgot. As agility, but anyway. So we're gonna head to Rally Point. We should stop by the boxes, dump our stuff. Now I want to go to a real POI, hopefully this is one, where there's like things that you can harvest and stuff, like You know, some POIs, they've got like, you know, stacks of bricks and stuff you can mine. I find that to be a lot better way of getting stone, unless you're doing strength, like when you're not doing strength. You kind of want to subsist off what you loot to an extent. So now we got a tourist zombie. You know, we can take him, but it's going to take a little bit. But he's camping our POI, so we're probably going to have to deal with him. So we might as well get started. Now, tourist zombies, you want to be careful with them too. They are slow, but they can and do flick. See, I'm not taking any chances with him. Now, you can get 2 hits in. And unless he does that. That was a half swing. So, yeah, I don't even want to do 2 hits. I just want to just keep doing this. Backing up. Now, we got a meddler. Or an ad. Now, normal zombies usually can hit twice. Okay. He got down fairly easily. Alright, so when they get knocked down, I'm gonna step up. Now, this guy was silent. Why his footsteps barely registered. I usually hear that. But anyway, so yeah, it's not fun in the beginning because your gear sucks. You don't have anything. You know, it is what it is. So you're probably gonna die quite a bit the first week. You know, some guys, you know, they're really mechanically gifted. That's great. I mean, I have had runs where I haven't died the first week. You know, I have done permadeath in the past a long time ago. The furthest I got to was 35 days, but the standards and the balance was different back then, so than it is now. And also, I'm rusty with knives. Literally, I haven't used knives in a while, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. Let's see. So sometimes I pre-loot. This time, I'm just not going to this time. So I probably could have tried to sneak in. So we're gonna come out here. No, let's see. No, I'm out of here because right away we didn't even clear the POI and we get a biker zombie. That's yeah. So if you see a biker zombie and you got no gear, just don't even bother. Just run away. So we're gonna skip that quest. Let's see. Where's our? Just go to our bedroll. Wait, no. Go to our bed. She almost hit me. Okay. So we're gonna look on the map. All right, he's right here. And we forgot to make a bedroll. Now, could we have taken that biker zombie? Possibly. I mean, it would have had to have been a perfect kill, though. We couldn't even afford that guy to hit us even once. So, you know, it's... By the way, I always do whatever I can to not die. I kind of do treat it like permadeath, even when I'm not playing permadeath, so, like...
Holy shit. I thought quit gawking. Either buy something or piss off.
And no matter what your death penalty is in this game, like what you have in the settings, it is always a pain in the butt to die. Sometimes it's not that punishing, but there's many times, like, say you're on the other side of the map and your motorcycle's there. You have to walk all the way back. I mean, there are always consequences to dying in this game. So...
I'd go broke with more customers like you.
So...
If you want a job from me, can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
Alright, so... Poopy Pants County Daycare? Okay. That actually might be pretty good. It's gonna have books. Speaking of books, don't be like me. When you go to a trader, especially a new trader, or it's been several days, but depending on what your loot respawn timer is, you want to check every workbench immediately. Like, make a point of it anytime you visit a trader, and you either haven't checked the workbenches in a while, or you just got here for the first time. Like, you need to check the workbenches because they have a good chance of dropping Forge Ahead books, which are, if you want to do any kind of progression, you know, or build a horde base, you gotta have those. Okay, so we're gonna head to this quest. I'm gonna adjust something. I'm actually going to turn the music off because I already have music on, so the only reason I like to have music on is because some of the traders' music I do like. I also do like being able to tell if there's multiple zombies after me, but that's kind of glitchy, so... Mushroom seed. I'll come back to that later. Let's keep going here. Now, hopefully we can get our first quest done before nighttime. Okay. I can probably get away with 20 arrows, but I do need to go harvest some stone. I was just hoping to get it from one of these POIs. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and now it's a fetch, so what we could do now, it says it's up here, maybe it's on the roof. I don't see anywhere obvious, so it is most likely, this is one of my chief complaints about the game, it's most likely in the loot room. So why would you have a fetch quest in the loot room when it can just be a clear? Because that's what you'd have to end up doing anyway. Now we want to loot these toilets for sure. Let me see if I can. Alright, we got water. We're thirsty. I actually don't want to find a knife or a pistol right away because it would just seem too easy, I think. But it would prove my point. Okay, so we see a zombie here. Now, I don't think I got a skill point already. No. You can stealth kill even if they see you. So I mean, it doesn't give you extra damage, but you know, if you're caught crouched, don't panic. Usually they've taken a lot of damage from the arrows, so you only need to hit them a couple times. So just stay calm and keep smacking them. They usually don't get a hit in, but sometimes they do. Okay, we got a med kit. That is really cool. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this bandage. Put the med kit in that slot. We're gonna open this door. When you're coming through these doors, you want to look both ways. All right. There might be a dog back here. If there is, I'm probably going to run away. I am going to reload my pistol, though it's not going to do any good. I tried to kill a dog with it earlier today, and it just did not work. So, even when I had skill. So there's a zombie right there, I believe. Gonna go ahead. Come on. That was a miss. Came up a little more. Oh, oh. Yeah, the permanent bow definitely takes some skill to use. Now, I will take another shot. 2 if they fall. Yeah, see, they died immediately. So don't panic if you're still crouched when they start running at you. You know, provided that you've already hit them with the bow, you should be fine. Unless they're a tougher zombie. If they're a tougher zombie, then yeah, you need to uncrouch and get the hell out of there. Never be afraid to run to the beginning of the POI. You're not really going to lose a lot of progress. And it's better to run outside and kite them around than to fight them in close quarters for a prolonged period of time. So there's another zombie. Let's see if we can shoot him. Okay, we hit him. That's not gonna work. Alright, we got him. Alright, see? Like I said, they're already damaged by the time you get to them, so... Now, the other cool thing, once you have really high stealth skill, you know, you can run through with your knife. If they jump you, you know, they wake up and jump you, you can deal with them. You know, you usually have a hunting knife or something stronger. So you can still easily deal with them unless they're a strong zombie. And if you get close to them, if you spot them and like they're right next to you, but they're still sleeping, you can stab them and it gives you a ton of sneak damage. A ton. And it may even insta-kill them if your skill's high enough and you've got a good enough weapon. So don't be afraid to try to do that too. It is difficult to pull off, especially in the beginning. So yeah, so he's... Now I got lucky there and I popped his head off. He did almost hit me. Okay, we need food. So we're gonna eat our chili. I think I may have forgotten to loot that kitchen. So I'm definitely gonna go back there and try to see if I can find a canned food or something. Okay, we got knife guy. That's good. And we can make a knife quality 2. That's really good. Unfortunately, we're going to need to wait for some more bones before we craft. Got some glue. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to make our way up here. Actually, here is corpse. Great. So now we can make a level 2. Now, here's an option. And this is something I like to do often. In the beginning of the game at least, I like to have a backup weapon. So if I screw up, because I have ADD and it sucks, but if I screw up and I forget to repair my level 2 bone knife, it'll be a while before it runs out. So if I forget, I have another bone knife right next to it. Usually the next level down, but you could make identical copies, do whatever you want. But like having a backup melee weapon in the beginning is pretty beneficial because the durability of your weapons is usually dog shit. So, okay, so there's a zombie there. Let's try to shoot him. That was a miss. All right, she's gonna come at us. We probably could have shot her again. Alright, see, we got her. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to the trader in time. But it was really good that there wasn't a dog back there. There might still be a dog, but I don't think so. Okay, so... Now, this is the loot room. But the supplies, I think, here? Oh, okay, that's a crawler. You can take care of that very easily, especially crouched. Okay, and this is why I like fetch quests, because yeah, they give less Duke coins. I don't know if they give less experience, but they give less Duke coin rewards. But on the flip side, you could easily you can usually do them a lot easier than you can clear quests. You can often get them like I just did without getting the loot room. So no matter what happens now, we've completed this quest. So we're still going to try to get the loot room. But no matter what's in here... Okay, so... Now, we got a big lady. I don't see anybody in there. So we're gonna shoot her. But then we're gonna get a... We're not gonna try to fight her crouched. This is another tough target. Like tourist zombie. You don't want to mess around with this one. You want to do everything correct. Alright, we got her. That's nice. That was a clean kill. It went really well. Not a lot of glitching or messing around. Okay, so... You actually want to pick up blood bags even though you don't use them throughout most of the game. Because later on you can make fort bites out of them and other things. So... Now, I think I will grab those because I might get a crossbow, but I don't need the other thing. Bandages, so we're starting to do well now. We can put this on our armor, which is great. See what the Savage Country has. It usually has an armor piece. Even a level 1 armor piece is valuable in this game. And I'll show you why when I get one. Because you can scrap them into armor parts. So, like, if you've been collecting lots of crappy armor and you don't know what to do with it, consider scrapping it. You'll get a lot of armor parts from that. And especially if you're missing armor parts. Okay, so... We're gonna go to our, here. I think I want it on my shoes. That's gonna help, for sure. We still need to put our bedroll down. We're being dumb. Don't be dumb like me. Don't put your bedroll down as soon as you get to your trader. Don't be like me and forget. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I usually don't do that. So... Let's see. Let's check our skills. So we haven't got a skill point yet, but we're about to get one. So we just need to kill a few more zombies. I think... Now, we do need to go check that kitchen. That's for sure. So we need to check that kitchen. Alright, everything else is open. Okay. We're not encumbered, which is good. This one... You want to open cars whenever you can. There's usually good stuff inside. You know, often there's good stuff inside. And most importantly, there are vehicle books. Okay, so... We're gonna see... Alright, so we got this guy. Alright, he's not a feral. At nighttime, if you see a zombie with glowing eyes, if they have glowing eyes, don't fight them. Like, if you don't have a lot of gear, if something with glowing eyes comes after you, just don't fight them. Just run away. Unless you're feeling froggy. Then, you know, do whatever you want, but... Yeah. Sometimes I feel froggy. It just depends. But generally, I usually consider running away when I meet a feral in the first few days and I don't have good gear. Okay, you want to keep the brass. You do want to keep oil. There are good things at the end of the game. And if you haven't been collecting oil that whole time, you're going to be suffering. Let's see. Bottle of acid, obviously. Don't pass on that. If nothing else, you can use it to make a chem station. But there's tires and other things you can use it for. Yeah, acid. Acid doesn't have a lot of uses, but the things it's used for are very important. So you don't want to pass on those. They're rare. They're hard to find, so... So, we're going to try to kill that deer with our bow. I really don't know how effective this is going to be. Wow, we got it. Nice. And as we level up our bow skill, we'll get better at that. Now this was great. We got some food from that, as well as some leather, which is going to be good. You definitely do not want to pass on leather this patch and this update, because all the good armor sets in the game, they cost lots of leather. Lots of leather. Let's see. Gas is something else that I try to hold on to. I know it's tough. You only have so much inventory space, but like, you kind of can't pass on most of the stuff that you find. It's just the way it is. Because it does add up. If you keep collecting, it does add up over time. Like, get a stash going, and then, you know, eventually you'll have the stuff you need to build the stuff you want. So, this, we're gonna see if we can shoot him. Get some health off of him before we fight him. Now, the other reason these guys are jerks is because they go faster than the average zombie. Alright, that's a feral. It's time to run away. We are not fighting that. So this is why you don't let your stam go below half if you can help it. Because you need to be able to run away like this at a moment's notice. Okay, we're not going to be able to go to the trader, but we did lose them, so that's good, and we're near our boxes. Now, there's another zombie there. We probably should hit up this trailer, kill the crawlers in there, get the bones from those bags. I knew I could kill him in 3 swings. Okay. We are placing this down. There we go. Good job. Now, let's see. We are low on food. So we're going to need to make a campfire. Okay. Yeah, it's about time we chop some stone. Trying to find where one is, though. There's a stone there. I think we're gonna clear this. Okay, so dude, that was BS. Come at me. Stop glitching out. There we go. Alright, so we gotta drink again. Now, we don't have a cooking pot. That's gonna be a problem. That's usually your first big hurdle in the beginning, is getting that first cooking pot. Can be a pain. Unless you get lucky. That's not a lot of cloth at all. They nerfed that too. What? How annoying. Almost not even worth busting down. Okay, so chop this stone. So I think for this run, we're not going to pass on resources that we loot. We're going to keep them, since we're not very good at getting resources. Okay, that's a good thing. There it is, okay. Some bones, a couple leather. Some meat. So chop these two. These are pretty easy. I might take over a POI this game. I haven't decided. At least for my main base. I probably will do it for my main base. I still think I'm gonna build my horde base just to show you guys the horde base video in action and what I do. Couple of these stones. We got a couple hours till the trader opens. Another really good change about this patch, for the first time ever, they cut back the time it takes for the trader to open. He opens right as morning starts, which is great. I love that. It was very it was always annoying having to wait around till 6 o'clock. So I'm really glad that they made that change. So yeah. Unfortunately, they did nerf traders into the ground somewhat. They didn't nerf them into the ground, but they nerfed them considerably, I think, overall. Now, this is something I want to discover this run too, because I've never really, I don't usually go very heavy on intellect because I just don't have the points. Because I usually do strength and then fortitude, and you know, the way I play, and then I do perception after that, and then whatever I can spare I put into intellect. You know, advanced engineering, the basic stuff. But I'm gonna go a little heavier on it this game, because I wanna see if I can get the traders to be great again. And that is the most political I get on this channel. And shush, you didn't hear that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make the traders better. Yeah, if I can make the traders better, then we'll go ahead and we're gonna see if the I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So what I'm talking about is this skill right here. So Daring Adventure. They made some changes to this. So you gain access to better trader items. I don't know exactly what they mean there. Whether it's quest rewards get better or if just the, you know, the items they have to sell get better. But we're going to try to get this at least to level 7. We're going to try to get this at least to level 3 to mercenary. And maybe even cap it out if we can. But I don't think we're going to cap out intellect. We'll see. But yeah, I want to see what it's like at the higher levels and see if we can get some serious loot from the trader, which would definitely help us, our build, because we're not really, you know, we're not crafting as much, or we don't have as, we're not getting as much resources. Yeah, salvaging is going to be a pain as well. We can do it. Just like getting wood or stone, we can do it. It's just it's a pain. It takes a while. So, all right, the trader is about to open. You know what? Let's clear this trailer. I can just sit here and left click. Get my stand back. How does he have so much health? You know, that's kind of one of the things about 7 Days to Die that I feel has never been fixed, even from Alpha 14. Not completely. Is the crawler hitboxes. Particularly the head hitboxes. If there even is one.
We got food. Where? If you got the money.
Plenty of bones and rotten flesh. Now, I don't like cutting up these boxes with them. I like to chop them much faster. You lose a little more resources, but it's fine. Now, let me see how much time has passed. So it's been an hour. Okay. Interesting, it's been an hour. So I'm gonna say again, real quick, just a quick announcement. I have been having connection issues again, now that there's some people here. If we get disconnected, you know, if the stream ends abruptly, if I don't plan on streaming after that, I will leave a comment letting you know. But usually I will, if it's only been, like, for example, it's only been an hour, or I want to do more, I will immediately come out with a new stream. So that's how we're gonna play this. Like I said, it's a known issue. I'm working my hardest on it, but I haven't found any solutions yet. I think I may need to go to my provider, my service provider, and get a better modem, and maybe, like, if they've got better plans, you know, like, you know, more expensive plans, maybe go with a more expensive one, and maybe that will quit.
Well, if you got money, I
but
guess
then again, I live in the, you know, keep in mind, I live in the Philippines right now, so I live in a very developed part of Manila, so it usually has great internet, It's just, I don't know, for some reason, you know, this is happening. So it could be just my location. But then again, there's a lot of people streaming from Manila, from other parts of the Philippines, and they don't have these this problem I've been having. So,
You think you're pretty smart.
by the
now,
way,
don't
if
you
you know a solution to
Here's your
that,
pay, Einstein.
hit me up. I'd love to hear it. We got always take the crafting skill magazine bundle. This is pretty much the most valuable reward that you can get. You know, barring like, you know, a high tier weapon that you don't have or whatever, like that you know, when you're basically, if it's not an upgrade, direct upgrade, you usually want to pick the crafting skill bundle. Okay, so get another quest.
Well, I got just a job for a simpleton like you.
Shade Tree Auto. We'll try it, but
Well, don't just stand
I have
there
mixed
with
results
thumb
with
up your
auto parts
ass.
stores.
Go do the goddamn job.
Okay. We need food. Okay, so we can make charred meat. Problem is we can't make water. So let me look and see if we have the resources to make a dew collector. I don't think we do. I don't think we have enough components. Or I don't think we have enough polymers. Yeah, we only have 13. We need more polymers, but we actually do have enough glue for that. But we don't have enough pipes. I can already see that. Yeah, so we need to get pipes. That's the other thing. You know, early on, you get pipes from destroying toilets, so that's another reason to loot toilets. But I do need to put this stuff away. Actually, I'm gonna... No, actually, I want the stone. So, I just thought of something. Just letting you guys know that I'm on subscriber chat right now. I've been on subscriber chat for a long time. The reason I have been and that's what I do is not because I don't want to get to know new people, but like it really filters out the trolls really good. It makes I've only had, since I've had it on, I've only had like one troll. And not asking for, you know, not to jinx it, you know, don't take that as a cue, but like, yeah, I mean, most of the garbage that I encounter when I don't have it on, I don't encounter when I do have it on. Such as the channels that just come in there, post their corn website, and then you know, dip out. You know, I don't get any of those, you know, so it's nice. It's been nice. Um, I'm drawing blanks. Well, we just need to keep going. We need to make arrows though. Something we can do. Yeah, not finding water is a drag. I actually think I need to go to a vending machine. That's what I need to do. I do have some dew coins. I only saw 100 dew coins. That's kind of dumb. Can't really do much with that. So we're gonna go back to the camp actually and see if we can buy some food and water. Other thing I'd like to see from them change is right now it's pretty vague as to how far along you are on the questing tiers. I'd like them to have some kind of window or something that explains where you are on that. Well, actually, maybe there is. Hold on a second. Let me look. The trader quests. Okay, no, that's... Oh, man. What did I forget? I forgot what I was doing here. I had an ADD moment. Getting too distracted. Okay, yeah. Why do we only have 100 dew coins? That's not enough to buy anything. I think that's the other reason we usually want to do quests pretty fast. So that we can get enough dew coins to buy a cooking pot. So, no. Cat food, not worth it. Yeah, this isn't... So, I think maybe we can sell some stuff. Let's see if we can sell some stuff. And get a cooking pot that way. We can sell the battery. We can sell the book. As much as I don't want to, we can sell the oil. Because we are kind of desperate here. Headlights. We'll find more of those. We'll find more brass. Don't like to sell brass, but like I said, we're desperate times. Definitely not selling the acid now. We'll find engines again, for sure. I still don't think that's enough to get what we need. But it may be enough to get food and water. We'll sell the recog too. Don't really need that right now. And I don't use it very often. Yeah, I know I'm bad. It's just remembering to use it that is the problem. It's such a rare find.
Like dysentery.
Okay, so
Try anything smart, and you'll get a new start.
all right. Looks like we're in business. We have enough for a cooking pot. We're gonna get that. Wish we had enough for a
All
grill,
right, now that we're done
but we
doing
can work up
business,
to
get out
that
of the
later.
store.
Okay. So let me see if I can loot this. No. Okay. Alright, so we got a cooking... Come on, dude. We got a cooking pot. We could cook these potatoes. I think I will. I don't want to, but kind of, you know, kind of getting there. I do everything I can to live. Water. Alright, we can cook 3 water, so we're good to go there. So let's take the meat. I think that's good for now. I actually, no, that was in a different run. It was in another run that I got pure mineral water. If we found that, that would be amazing. I almost want to eat this. I think I'm going to. I just hope I don't get the runs. No, I got it. I knew it was gonna fucking happen. I knew I was gonna get dysentery, dude. Like... The last couple times I ate old Shan sandwiches, like, I ate, like, 5 or 6. I would eat, like, 5 or 6 and not get any... I would not get dysentery. I eat one time on... when it really matters, and I get dysentery. Ain't that how it is. Well... Honestly, though, dysentery, like, isn't the death sentence that it used to be. So I'm not really that concerned with it as much as I used to be. I don't think I can make goldenrod yet. Let me see. Because I could just get some goldenrod tea. I think it's locked. Yeah, it's locked. I need one more food magazine, which I probably could just get on the next quest. One of the more annoying changes they made. You know, they made it that actually change was made. Food was changed in Alpha 21, I think. They made it way more difficult to cook food. And cook water in particular. Alright, we're gonna go try to do a quest now that we're okay. Other than our dysentery. We're gonna try to get a food book. And we need to chop all the scrap polymer that we see. All the tires. Check the trash. Trash has resources in it sometimes. Like that. And we're just gonna loot everything. You always want to check mailboxes. Now this is good because we're doing pistols, so Pistol Pete's going to be good. We need to check, and okay, we did get a skill point. So I am debating. The other thing that's going to be tough is food. Another reason I do strength. I think, I think we want to do... I think we want to get a point in each weapon first before we do Hidden Strike, as much as I'd like to do it. So, we're going to start with, pistols. I'm going to put a point in pistols. And the reason we're doing that is so we can start getting the books. Because when you put a point into a weapon, you start getting a lot more of the books. But if you don't do that and you wait till later, you know, you miss out. We don't want to be here. So, Shade Tree Auto. You know, I think, yeah, we're just gonna... Why wasn't my knife out yet? Should not have taken that long to get my knife out. Okay, so I'm gonna try to sneak around some more. They keep waking up. No one can tell. Dude, see that? That was a flick, and that was a half swing. Yeah, you get unlucky like that. Until that stops happening, I will not play permadeath. Like, absolutely not. Until that stops happening. Because there's no way to avoid them. Like, there's no way to avoid those hits. You can't outskill that. You can't outskill a half. Well, you might be able to outskill a half swing, but not a flick. A flick is just... That's just a straight glitch. No animation, no what, nothing. Okay, so we got toilet. Water. We're gonna bust this toilet open for some pipes. I think we can get pipes from this too. Let's see. Yeah, we can. Great. Okay, so we want to chop these two for pipes. In fact, we have enough. I think we needed 4 pipes for the dew collector. Speaking of dew collector, we might need to make sure that we can craft one. I'm pretty sure you can craft one as soon as you get a forge. So yeah, we can craft one. Now at this rate, we just need polymers, so okay, that's not gonna work. You know what I really need? I need the Urban Combat book, Trash Makes No Sound. That'll be good. Yeah, see, this is what I call triggers, okay? Like, when the zombies get triggered by, you know, you stepping into a room or whatever, it makes stealth builds not nearly as rewarding. So we don't have any stealth skill right now, but even with stealth skill, like triggers they'll wake up anyway. Okay, so let's put a point into archery. I want to start collecting archery books because if we get a crossbow, that's going to be very powerful. especially combined with Hidden Strike. And, you know, I do actually, you know, I think I am going to do that this time. I'm just going to put a point into everything that I want books in first. So after this initial, so I think I actually am going to put a point into armor next, so I can start collecting armor books. And because I am going to roll the assassin set. So I'll want the medium armor skill. One advanced engineering. But after that, we'll start leveling up our weapon skill as fast as possible. Break these down for scrap polymers. Tires are really good. So they want us to jump up here. Ladders are especially a pain in the butt for sneaking. You can't sneak on ladders. I hope they change that someday. Now we were able to get a hit in on that guy. Dude, what was that? Right, we have bandages though, we're good. I'll use a couple. Save the med kit. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna use intellect weapons. I don't have a high opinion of them. Really. Yeah, I don't have a very high opinion of robotic weapons or intellect weapons. Okay, so large beef ration is good. Honestly, you almost never use those unless you get really far in the game and you have really good cooking skill. Well, you just have to read the books, but yeah. So we got Return to Trader, that's good. Candyland. We'll just read everything. We got a cup of water, nice. Now we can chop this for pipes, I believe. Yep. For even more dew collectors and other things. We also use them to repair the pipe pistol, but I really don't plan on using that long. And we got the achievement. So there's a lot of stuff here that we can redeem. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Every once in a while you want to come through here and redeem all the stuff. Here's a zombie. It's a crawler though. And some of these, the trader will give you specific rewards for it. And there is another tab here, so make sure you check that as well. Those are the harder quests, though, or those are the harder achievements. I don't like this being this dangerously low on water. And there was no cookbooks. That's not fun. But maybe he'll give us enough Duke coins to buy a cookbook here if he has one.
Congratulations. Here's your reward, sucker. You got money this time, or you just here to piss me off?
Yeah, he's got a home cooking. We do have 400 Duke coins, though we got a skill point. That's good. 2 handgun books. Let's go ahead and buy cooking book. That'll allow us to make goldenrod so we can get rid of our dysentery, the little that we have left, and make more.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Okay, I don't know if we can make a bow yet. Not yet. I'll have to go get some fiber. But we can make a level 2 bow. Oh, I forgot to get a quest from him. He's got a fetch. We'll
Hey,
get
jerk.
the fetch.
You need some work, or what?
Presley
Can't say I'm
Dwellers.
not
I don't know if
surprised.
that's a good POI or not. Some of these are new. Not used to them. Others I know very well. I must say though, the quality of tier 1 POIs compared to Alpha 21 is abysmal. I am not liking the tier 1 POIs that the new ones that they have. So I think Alpha 21 tier 1 POIs were a lot better. We got some charred meat. We need to make water. We have 51 scrap polymers, so we need a little bit more. We're gonna go find some goldenrod. I see some already. You want to look for these flower fields. Now, goldenrod is harder to find in the wild than, there's not as much of it as chrysanthemums. So once you get red tea, it's better to switch to that. You'll have a much easier time gathering it, making it. But this will work pretty good too. Yeah, we're not getting living off the land this game, so, like, yeah, might as well grab everything. So we have 11 goldenrod. That should be good. And now dysentery is pretty much gone. Or goldenrod tea, that's a start. We're gonna go ahead and see. We got some charred meat, I think. Where did I put it? Is it on me? Okay, it's right there. So I'll eat some of that. It is going to make me more thirsty, unfortunately. But we are getting goldenrod, so I do not want to drop that. We actually have 71 scrap polymers, so that's good. Probably should just run around and chop some more tires and stuff. I wonder if tires respawn the way birds' nests do. It wouldn't surprise me if they did. I don't see anything up there. Yeah, we need to get grilled meat as fast as possible. Hopefully bacon and eggs. Oh, don't go out. Wonder if we have any more sham sandwiches. Might as well down them if I'm drinking all this goldenrod tea. I don't think I have any, no. Just looking around for like tires to chop and stuff. Oh, a radiator, that's nice. I think I just looted this place. So I believe I got all the polymers that are here. But there's probably a lot at the working stiffs. We could try looting this place. I mean, there's wood. That's good. Do that. Yeah, shopping carts, they give a good amount of scrap polymers. Well, kind of. Yeah, I can't even chop a shopping cart. Let's go back to the camp. I just want to do something instead of just sit there waiting for the goldenrod to make. Hopefully a couple of them will be done by now. You know, I probably could sneak through here. Garbage. Oh, got a potato seed. Don't really need sand. No, I'll keep sand. I keep everything. But I'm actually, like, in no condition to fight right now. I'm actually really vulnerable. I better go back to the goldenrod tea. Okay, we'll drink 2 and save the last one in case we find some sham sandwiches. Get a primitive bow. Scrap that. Drop plant fibers. Okay, our next quest is that way. And we gotta see if we can do it fast. So, or at least, till we can find our next water. I'm not gonna stop for that zombie. Need to loot water. Okay, I've already looted all these. Did I get a level? I did. Okay. Why are you still following me? I'm out of your range, you twit. Okay, so when you want to lose a zombie, you crouch. Get a distance away and you crouch. That screws them up. Usually. But you gotta get it far enough away, so. Alright, now let's look at our skill tree. I think this is more important. Putting a point into this is more important than putting a point into armor. So we can start getting more forge books. Okay. Trigger, nice. shoot him again. We can shoot him again. Shoot him again. And we got him. Nice. Armor part. Rolling toolbox. Machete parts. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Toilet. A cigar. We don't need to bust the toilet open. We have plenty of pipes. Fine. Bow book. Good. Oh, is there anything I need to chop here? Up here I haven't checked yet. Yeah, that had 6 polymers in it. Great. Cloth and polymers. So, up. There's the supplies. And we beat the quest. Great. That's a lot of bookshelves. Get rid of the trash. We're gonna come around here. Up. Zombie here. Got her. There's a zombie here. No. See, that's another tip. So, when you're looting houses and you get these closets, you can shoot them with the bow and it's worth it. To open the closet so then you can then shoot the zombie. So, pro tip. Got a vehicle book? Great. You want to read all the trap books. Because the day will come where you need to make electric fences. And those are fun. We're not going to use clubs this game, so... Knife guy's good, quality 3. Let's make that immediately. That zombie sound is annoying. Zombies being very irritating. Oh, I woke him up. I did hit him though. Wow, die, dude. You're just a fucking crawler. And that's when she comes at me. After I'm out of stam. Alright. So that was some master stuff right there. That worked out. Pretty sticky there for a second. I think I'm getting used to knives again. So we're gonna get to crouching again. So, oh, okay, he did make it. Why is it that guy, dude? Get him down here. Oh, we got him. Yeah, the level 3 knife is making a difference, for sure. Got a lot more durability, too, so... We're getting up there. We're starting to climb. Starting to progress. It's good. I'd like to get this quest done before Horde Night, though. Or not Horde Night, before dark. That. Food pile. What do we get? Ooh, goldenrod tea. Drink that immediately. Chicken soup. Yay. Good stuff. Okay, so, see, now this is a real POI with a real kitchen and real stuff and bookshelves and a real house. Yeah. Tired of these, like, half POIs. Like, tier 1 crap POIs that don't have any decent kind of things to loot there. So they want us to climb up here. There's probably a vulture. Okay, this is the loot room. Let's see if we can sneak. Not looking good. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh. Flipping. Flipping. Dude, hit, please. Come on, dude. Really? There we go. Fucking A. There's another zombie. Alright. So. See, you combine the bow with the knife. It's pretty effective. Okay, so we got a lot of bandages, so we're in really good shape. We got a lot of health here. It's going to be really hard to kill us. Unless we get, like, 2 hit by a biker zombie or something. So Fortifying Grip mod is good, I guess. Kind of. I mean, it's a mod, so we'll just throw that in there. It'd be nice to get, like, Tempered Blade or something, but that'll work. We're going to tear up all these boxes, even though they're going to take forever, because we need scrap polymers. We have 19, so... hopefully there's some scrap polymers in this popping pills box. I usually don't wish for that. Usually wish it was something better. Paper is... actually, paper's, like, becoming one of the most useless things in this game. At least to me. I'll tell you why. Because, like, by the time you get a pump shotgun, which is the only time you really want to use shotgun shells, you already have the means to make AP slugs, usually, and make AP ammo. So, and you always want to make AP ammo instead of the regular ammo, as expensive as it is. I'll explain later. Okay. Yep. So we missed it. That's annoying. But we were getting polymers. We are gonna make, I believe we can make a dew collector now. So that's gonna be good. Oh, what do you know? Don't make me poop again. There you go. Good job. Alright. I need a... I need stone. Is this leather? I don't think so. I don't think it's leather. Got a horde. Time to run. We can stop this guy. Not worth it. Let's run over here. We need to get back to base. We need to make a dew collector and start getting water. Food, water, shelter. Those are the main things. You gotta pay attention to the first couple days. Once you have that under control, you just quest like crazy. Especially with agility. Gonna be doing it all the time. I don't like how long it takes to stealth, though. That's actually the only thing I don't like about stealth builds, is it usually takes, at least in the beginning of the game, you know, early game, it takes a long time to clear houses. But you die a lot less, and it is easier. We need to go to the next box. Oh, we have coffee grounds. We can't make coffee yet, though. Okay. Don't think we need to drink yet. That's good. We'll keep the goldenrod on us, though. So we can't visit the trader yet. We have 100 scrap polymers. So let's make a duke. So there's a nice track button here. So we track it and it shows the resources here. So when we have them, we know we've got everything. I remember when the game used to not have that, and it was really annoying. It really was annoying, so I'm really glad that they have it. Okay, so we need cloth. Okay, so see if we can get some stone. There's some stone here. And we're going to use that to make a land claim block. And we're just kind of gonna, because I want to pick these dew collectors up at some point, because I actually don't plan on living here in the forest biome. Because it's actually a lot better to live in one of the harder biomes now. So I think eventually I'll want to make my main base in one of the harder biomes. Possibly. We'll see. I gotta think about it. Like, when I'm gonna build my base really is like up in the air. I know I need to do something for day 7. I just have to think about it. I think last time I was able to build a horde base no problem. It took longer, of course, but I was still able to do it. Okay, so we'll just have as far as a main base, I think it's going to be a while before we build. All right, so we'll build our first dew collector. I actually really like the changes they made to dew collectors this game. I think they did it right this patch. Simply due to the mods that you can put in it. Adding mods to the dew collector, I think, was a very smart decision. Also, removing the filter requirement to craft dew collectors, I think, was also a good idea. And I don't really have a problem with them making them produce murky water instead of real water, even though it's unrealistic, because, you know, that is a little more balanced and justifiable. And you can easily cook those anyway, so just takes a little bit extra steps and extra work, so I'll have to wait for that to fill. Now, something I would like to see is like dew collectors filling rapidly when it's raining, but or faster, not rapidly, but faster when it rains. I'd like to see that, but I don't think it's like that yet. In the meantime, what are we gonna do? We have good food and water. We have good health. Could eat a couple more charred meat. So I think we're just gonna loot something nearby if we can find something. Actually, you know what? I think this is a good place to stop and end the stream. Hold on, let me see how much time it is. Yeah, it's been a couple hours. I think that's good. And it hasn't disconnected, which is great. I'm so glad for that. So yeah, tell me what you think of this series. You know, leave your comments. You know, how was my gameplay? How was my gameplay versus me explaining things and talking? You know, so I just want to know how I did. Did you enjoy it? Were the things you didn't enjoy about it? Like, I would love the feedback. If this gets a lot of views, and it already has 18, and we had 5 people in the chat at one point, and it's in the middle of the damn night. I mean, in America, so like that tells me something that more people want to see this maybe. But we'll keep going, and if this takes off, I'm gonna do more of these. I actually think I'm gonna do more of these anyway, because this is kind of a project of mine. So I think later on I will rip content off of this play series. So anyway, yeah, we'll see how well this does in the algorithm. And until then, I will see you guys next time. And thanks for coming out with me and you know, watching me do this and being there. I appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you next time.